Cool. Do I start?
No.
No.
You good?
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? We're live here at the Ruka offices with Bruce Irons. This is the first in a series that we're calling Fast and Loose. Live Ask Me Anything interviews with some of surfing's most interesting people. I want to thank the guys from Ruka and Pat for having us out here. Dude, this place is insane. We've got
Pat's office.
an absolute museum of stuff around us that is amazing. But yeah, so we're going to open up the questions to you guys here in a minute. But Bruce and I were just chatting. He's been surfing a bunch and going on trips for a new movie that he's making called Snap 3. Is that right?
Snap 3,
Yeah. So you were saying that you've been traveling and getting waves?
Yeah, just
going through your last couple months?
last couple months. Yeah, Hawaii was a really good winter. So obviously did a lot of fun in Hawaii, and then went down to Costa Rica, and they're just to get ready. They're doing this Huck and Hack contest thing that we're gonna be involved with in July, I think 9th or 10th.
Where's that at?
And Playa. What's it called? Playa.
Hermosa?
Hermosa, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huck and Hack. It's a contest format, but I guess each heat it's like instead of just 3 to the beach, it's like your one best turn and your one best air.
No way.
Yeah, so it's kind of more of a, I don't know, maybe more of a exciting, fun. I don't know,
Yeah.
Not so competitive, but still competitive a little bit, So went down there just to go check it out and see it, and got some fun waves down there, Carlos and them, and so then after that went to Bali. Right after that went to Bali and the Mad Hueys contest.
Yeah.
That was sick. That was a sick event.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to do that again.
That seems like the event right now.
Yeah, it's at Promise, and it's a 1-star, and you have all the boys there, Taj, Parko, Dingo's the contest commissioner, so. So yeah, with
does he have a business card with that?
Oh yeah, him and the Hazards and Breno, all of them. It's the Ted. It was so fun. Even though I didn't do good, but it's just that whole environment, surfing with them, and.
That's the first time I can think of you being super stoked on.
I was so psyched. I was so bummed when I lost, even though it was 1-star, and I was like, Hazard's like, God, this could be a bigger star. Like, no, we don't want any more stars or points on this.
Yeah.
Because we don't want. We don't want everyone to be too serious. This is just good times, and it was a sick event. I can't wait to do it next year. It's probably one of the funnest events I've done in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got good waves there too. And then right after that, went to Nicaragua with the Ruka team. Did some surfing filming, and we did some. Lifestyle stuff with the new clothes, like my new shorts and the new line, and just another fun trip.
Yeah. Who was on that one?
Logan, Jay Davey.
What's it like traveling with that dude?
Jay is so chill, relaxed. I love hanging out with Jay. He's the big friendly giant.
Yeah.
He rips, he psychs, and he surfs so good. Yeah.
It seems like you landed on a pretty radical moment on that team.
Yeah, I couldn't be more stoked, with all my friends from Hawaii that ride for Ruka. I mean, the guys I grew up with on Hawaii, like Fuller and Barca, and I got Makua.
I surfed with Archie on Tuesday.
Kala. So, it feels, I don't know, those are all my boys, so it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels right.
And back on DC, I hear.
Yep, just got back on DC.
Yeah, how's that feel?
It feels good, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought that I was gonna be back with them, But in the beginning, when me and my brother were with them for a long time, maybe like 10 years, and that was one of my favorite sponsors, back then. It was really cool. It was fun. It was exciting, and I was bummed when we parted our ways, but. Now it seems like they got a new thing going and restructuring it. And
is Damon still behind that at all?
I think Damon's still involved. Yes.
Yeah.
Ken, I don't know if Ken is. I think Ken's just racing or doing whatever that is, and then
just ripping cars through cities all over the world.
I know D-Way's still there, and yeah, I don't know. The skating on all motocross, all that stuff's never went anywhere. But I think the surfing part kind of got something happened through the pipeline there, and then now they're coming back. You know, fresh start. I guess not a fresh start, but I don't know.
Revival.
Yeah. So, you know, yeah, I'm really stoked to be a part of that again. You know,
That's killer.
I like putting that sticker on my board.
So we got a question from John Brown. What's your favorite surf spot?
John Brown. My favorite surf spot is, you know, Backdoor Pipeline is really good. You know, that's a kind of an obvious one, but I don't know. I really like, you know, Choco's sick, but I like, you know, I like sandbars. I like, you know, I like Mexico.
Yeah.
But Mexico is sick.
You can spend a lot of time down there.
Yeah, like in the summers, like, you know, in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it down there. You know, it's uncrowded and it's raw and it's warm and there's mean beach breaks. You know, you get barrels, big airs. You know, I like that kind of stuff. You know, even when it goes onshore, it's
Did you guys film quite a bit there for the new movie?
No, not yet. Like we only kind of just started filming like you know, around December. You know, and we just started going on a trip. Like, you know, we went on 3 trips, and you know, we're just starting to get the ball rolling. You know, and then yeah, we're actually we go down to Mexico tomorrow.
Sick.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have a pretty good crew lined up for that movie, though.
Yeah,
what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, Chucky, you know, like, you know, he was his thing, Snap 1, Snap 2, and you know, he's all psyched to do Snap 3, so, you know, he's asked me, you know, what do I think about what a video, you know, what I like in a video. I tell him what I would like, you know, so, you know, bring it back to like how when I was a kid growing up, like the videos like short, quick, surfing, good music. Bam, 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 get you psyched and
video parts.
Yeah, no acting, no slow motion, just I don't know, just something to get psyched.
Just a surf video.
Yeah, it's a surf video to get psyched to, and you know, like, you know, there's a bunch of boys that are psyching on, you know, get their footage going. Like, you know, I know Jack's been getting a lot, Bobby, Josh Kerr, Jordy Smith.
We were just hearing about some of the trips they've been pairing people up with.
Yeah, well, it's like
we don't want to. No spoilers here.
Well, you know, what I mean, it's a pretty. It's there ain't no. It's Logan's movie, so I'm just helping him out of my opinions, and there's no one telling what we can and can't do, or the budget, or our deadlines. You know what I mean? It's whatever it is whatever it is, and when it's done, it's done.
That's right.
So yeah, and you know, anyone has good footage, send it to Chucky.
You heard it.
He's the cutter.
So we got a question from Brian Rossi. Your most memorable moment as a teenager, surf or non-surf?
Teenager, most memorable.
How long ago were you a teenager, Bruce?
Well, let's see, about 18 years ago, 17,
Yeah.
36. Yeah, around there. Most memorable as a teenager? Ooh, let's see. Besides getting laid,
You could go through that one if you want.
I better not. Nah, I don't know. Let's see. You know what? Most memorable is probably the most memorable and also most heartbreaking was right when I graduated the first year. Right when I graduated, I got the first year I got in the Pipe Masters, the trials, and I went from the trials all the way to the final. And, well, I was winning and lost with like 3 seconds left to Jake Patterson.
Yeah.
Snake. That was, you know, but you know, I mean, that was, you know, that was the first year, you know, I was out of high school and I was moved over to Wild Island.
Was that the first time you'd surfed the event?
Yeah, it was the first time, and it, you know, it was back then. It was, you know, you had to surf like 4 or 5 heats at like a separate contest.
A separate event, yeah.
And then they take first and second, and then it goes into the main event, and then back then it was man on man and stuff. So yeah, I surfed like 10 times, and yeah, like I said, I was winning with 3 seconds left, and probably the best way you could ever win the contest, and probably the worst way you could ever lose a contest.
Yeah.
So that one haunted me.
You were on that.
That one haunted me
end
for
of that
about
one.
a couple years until the year that when I won it, I smoked Jake and made the quarters. Yeah, Jake. No, but no, yeah, you know, I'm really happy that I got one of those trophies and stuff because that was nuts. But you know, it's good. It gave me it gave me motivation.
That's not the only trophy you got.
Yeah, no. And you know, when I was on stage, I remember Jared Lopez was getting on the horse. He's like, Bruce, don't worry. He's like, you got many days out here. I was like, that stuck with me forever. I was like, yeah, Jerry.
Well, that actually goes into our next one. John Jerd wants to know who's your greatest influence.
Who's my greatest influence? Well, you know, my greatest influence was, you know, I guess it's my brother. You know, I didn't realize that until, you know, he was gone. But yeah, he's still is. You know, I always think about him, and I always think of what he would be doing and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he's, you know, that's my biggest influence. But you know, nowadays, people around my influence. I don't know. I like watching. I like watching Parko. You know,
Yeah.
I love watching that. You know, that kind of surfing. You know, he still draws up the big lines, cars, nice style, and then stuff that John guys are doing are nuts. And a lot of these kids are doing the craziest airs ever.
Yeah.
And the list goes on, but Dane Reynolds, I like watching him surf. He rips. I think he's really good. And then even I don't know. There's so much people surf good these days. I just stand on the beach.
Does it blow your mind?
It blows my mind. It blows my mind. You know, staying there off the wall of the rook house, like, you know, you sit there, you sit in front and watch the waves all day long, and it blows my mind how everybody surfs good.
Yeah.
And they charge, and even like down to like the littlest, youngest guy, and they're just boom, blowing tails, just going for it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, you have to imagine that people were in their mid-30s watching you and your brother come up like that and probably felt the same thing, you know? A lot of people probably walked away from it, whereas you seem like it sort of feeds you. You know? It definitely gets you psyched.
Yeah, definitely gets me psyched. Like, yeah, but you know, back then, like, I guess people nowadays probably don't think about it because I never thought about it. You know what I mean? I was just me and my brother just going. You know, I was just trying to get his approval. So, you know, I guess now I step back and have a look at it. You know, it's like, wow. You know, I don't ever think of that. I was that guy, but I see it going on and it's cool. I can't wait to see. You know, the next 10 years. You know, what's going to be going on. It's going to be exciting. There's a lot more stuff that can be done out there. I know it.